Long ago in the land of Israel, there lived a man named Samson. Before he was even born, God had chosen him for a special purpose. An angel appeared to his parents and told them their son would be set apart for God and would begin to rescue Israel from their enemies, the Philistines. As a sign of this promise, his hair was never to be cut. Samson grew into a very strong man. He was taller and stronger than most men around him. But his strength was not ordinary strength. It was a gift from God. When the Spirit of the Lord came upon him, Samson could do incredible things. One day, while traveling, a fierce lion suddenly attacked him. Instead of running, Samson stood his ground. With God's strength, he defeated the lion with his bare hands. Word spread quickly, and people began to see that Samson was different. He was bold, fearless, and powerful. Over time, Samson used his strength to fight against the Philistines, who had been treating the Israelites cruelly. On one occasion, his enemies tied him up with thick ropes, thinking they had finally captured him. But when God's power came upon him, the ropes snapped like thin strings. The people were amazed. However, as Samson grew stronger, he also became careless. He began to rely on his own power instead of remembering that his strength came from God. He made unwise choices and trusted people he should not have trusted. One of those people was a woman named Delilah. The Philistine leaders wanted to defeat Samson, so they secretly went to Delilah and offered her money if she could discover the secret of his strength. Delilah repeatedly asked Samson, "What makes you so strong?" At first, Samson teased her with false answers, but she kept asking day after day. Finally, worn down by her constant questions, Samson told her the truth. He explained that he had been dedicated to God from birth and that his hair had never been cut. It was a sign of his promise to God. One night, as Samson slept, Delilah called for the Philistines. They quietly cut off his hair. When he woke up, he expected to break free as he always had. But this time, his strength was gone. He had lost the gift because he had broken his promise and forgotten to depend on God. The Philistines captured him and put him in prison. They mocked him and made him grind grain like a servant. The once mighty warrior felt weak and ashamed. But in the quiet of the prison, something began to change. Samson's hair slowly started to grow again. More importantly, his heart turned back to God. One day, the Philistines gathered in a large temple to celebrate, thanking their false god for capturing Samson. Thousands of people filled the building. They brought Samson out to entertain them and make fun of him. But Samson had learned an important lesson. He no longer trusted in himself. He trusted in God. Standing between two massive pillars that held up the temple, Samson prayed, "Lord God, please remember me. Please give me strength just one more time."